Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a drugstore haul. So I just stopped on by Walgreens because I really wanted another sheet mask from the Creme shop. I raved about them from a previous video. I think it was another drugstore haul, maybe my last monthly favorites, like my July favorites. I don't remember. Whichever video it is, I'll have it linked down below. But my skin is just feeling a little dehydrated today, so I stopped on by the drugstore because I was dying to have another one of those. And as per usual, I got myself into a little bit of trouble. But that's okay. Because it's all, it's all stuff I'm going to use. It's not like I bought things that I'm not going to use. So that justifies it, right? Maybe. So don't forget to subscribe down below and let's jump into it. Alright guys, so like I said, I wanted another sheet mask from the Creme shop, which I read about before. So when I went in, I was just kind of hoping that they had the ones that I had tried before. Before I had tried, let's see, the coconut oil mask, which is just like a really nice coconut oil infused sheet mask that really, really hydrates your skin. And then I tried the Chia seed sheet mask, which is another one that's all about hydration and just decreasing puffiness by applying some extra fatty acids to your skin. And I love this brand, the Creme shop. They are $2.99. You can get them at Walgreens, and they are paraben free as well as cruelty free, and they are made in the USA. So a really, really great brand, and they are like Korean sheet masks. So even though they're made in the USA, they do represent Korean beauty products. So that's bomb.com. And then while I was in there, they had a display of even more sheet masks. Not just these two that I tried before, but they had new ones out, and I was like, yes please, one of each. Thank you. So now we have the cucumber face mask with hyaluronic acid. This one is hydrating and helps restore the skin after sun exposure. Here's what it looks like. I don't really have sun here in Louisiana at the moment, so like I probably won't use it for that. I'll probably just use it on a day when like my skin is still just feeling extremely dehydrated, which is kind of today, so I might use that one tonight. And then they have the green tea face mask with hyaluronic acid. This one is detoxifying and purifying for smooth, flawless skin and a youthful appearance. Here's that one. Their packaging is so cute too. And then they have the blueberry face mask with hyaluronic acid. This one is antioxidant rich for youthful looking skin, reduces the appearance of acne scars, uneven skin tone, and broken capillaries. So really, really great if you have like rosacea or just kind of uneven skin tone from like redness, a lot of acnes and whatnot, and whatnot, yeah. And then we have the milk face mask with hyaluronic acid. This one is ultra moisturizing and nourishing, brightens skin, and corrects discoloration. Bye-bye. And then I got another one of the blueberry and another one of the green tea because I was just so excited to see those, and those are the two that are really most appealing to me. So I've just fallen in love with this. Go check your local Walgreens, see if they have these. They're so dang affordable. $3 for a sheet mask is wonderful, especially Korean sheet masks. They tend to be a little bit more expensive than just like your average drugstore sheet mask, if that makes sense. And it's really hard to find sheet masks that aren't like outside of Ulta. That's usually the place where you find your drugstore sheet mask. So love this. And then I got the Garnier Whole Blend Coconut Water and Vanilla Milk shampoo and conditioner. I loved Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner. I used to use it when I lived in California. It was really, really great, really easy, lightweight for my hair type. And yeah, I've really been struggling to find shampoo and conditioner I like here with the difference in humidity and whatnot. And these just smell so good. So I knew I liked the Garnier, and I've heard good things about these, so I thought I would give them a try. And then I did buy another one of the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponges. This is my favorite sponge, even over the Beauty Blender, because I do like a little bit more of a denser sponge. That's just my personal opinion. And I have my one here, and this morning when I was using it, I noticed that it's starting to get some tears in it because I use it so much. I use it every single day, and I just love this thing. I've had it for, I mean, it's probably coming up on that 3-month mark, which is where you're supposed to replace them. So I love this. I've been baking a lot lately too, so it's really, really great for that. So I decided to pick up a new one. And then I did pick up the Rimmel London, this is the Trio. I don't know what it's called. These aren't like brand new, but they're fairly new on the market. They may have come out at like the beginning of the year. It's just like the Sculpting Trio. Mine is in the shade Coral Glow. This is like the medium toned one. They did have one for like light skin, and then they have a medium one and then a deep one. But the bronzer in the light skinned palette was like orangey with some gold like shimmer in it, or gold glitter in it, and it just wasn't that appealing. But this bronzer I've heard is actually fairly good, and it is quite cool toned, as you can see there. So I was like, I might as well just give it a try, you know what I'm saying? So that is what the three of them look like swatched right there. Not too bad. I've heard a lot of people aren't a huge fan of the pigmentation, but others love it. I just feel like I can't ever have too many of these, and if I were ever to travel, something like this would just be perfect. So thought I would give it a shot. They have in like the new section, like when you first walk into Walgreens, in the new display section, they had a bunch of these individual L'Oreal eyeshadow things. These are from the color Riche collection. This one is in the shade Pain au Chocolat. I don't know, it's in French and I don't speak any form of French. But the display said like on it, they are a gel to powder eyeshadow. And that was very enticing. I don't know if their other single eyeshadows are that exact same way. I've never tried any of them. I don't have any of them in my collection, and I can't get this freaking package open. So I don't know, these may just be new colors to that collection. I am unaware as to whether they are or not. So I just picked out one and I was like, sure, I mean, that formula sounds pretty cool. I'll give it a try. Oh my goodness, I literally can't get this open. Here's what it looks like. It's kind of like a beautiful, ooh, my goodness. The swatch isn't that awesome. I definitely get what they're saying when it is like a gel texture. It's very buttery, very creamy, and very smooth. I just feel like the swatch of it isn't that great. Like it's kind of getting lost in translation. But here's the color. Like when you look at it in the pan, it is more of a purpley brownish, shimmery color. But then when it's swatched, it looks more pink. So let's try a makeup brush. Let's try a brush swatch and see what it turns out to be. So here's it swatched with my finger, and here's it swatched with a brush. I'm not too keen on it. I'll definitely have to play around with it and see exactly how it would apply to the eye once it's primed and whatnot. But the swatch of this just isn't wowing me, if that makes sense. I definitely can see where they come from though. It's very smooth and very soft, extremely buttery, and it does feel kind of gel-like when you kind of like circle your finger in it to get a swatch out of it, and then it definitely shows up more powdery on the skin. So I don't know, I'll have to play around with it. And then the last thing I got, I was actually really kind of excited to see at the drugstore. This is from Revlon, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I thought I would give this a try because it's another one of those things that was in their new display. So this is the Perfectly Match Shades Color Stay Lip Liner and a Super Lustrious Lipstick. So here's what it looks like. I got mine in the shade Blush. There were 4 different colors out there, and basically you get a cream lipstick with a matching lip liner. So it comes in a set, which is awesome because the drugstore never comes out with things like this. You always have to buy these items separately. And usually when you go to do that, it's like the lip liner sold out or the matching lipstick is sold out and stuff. And so I'm not a huge like, oh my goodness, I have to have them match. I usually use different colored lip liners because I typically fill in my lips. But I thought it was a cool concept, something very unique for the drugstore. And I haven't ever tried these lip liners or this lipstick before. And I kind of just picked it out because I really liked the color of the lip liners, but I just have lip gloss on right now, so let's go ahead and apply them and see what it's like. Okay, first impression of this lip liner, I hate it. Like, can you even tell I put lip liner on? I understand it's a blush color, like there's the color, so it's going to like match the color of my lips. However, like I'm right here, I'm close up and I can't see it. It's so waxy that it's just like not transferring onto my lips. Got a little more off that time, like once I kind of started working it down. I don't know. First impression, I'm not a huge fan of the lip liner, but let's check out the lipstick. Let's see, the lip liner was in the shade Blush, and the lipstick is in the shade Softsilver Rose. So that's what it looks like in the tube. Let's give it a go. So the lipstick applied really well. It was really smooth. It didn't go on patchy or anything like that. Pretty good opaque pigment for a drugstore lipstick. However, I'm just not keen on the color. It is kind of like a rosy toned pink with silver. With a silver sheen. I wouldn't even say it's like silver glitter. It's just like a silver sheen with it. And I don't know. It's so old fashioned. And to me, it's kind of like old lady-esque. You know, like this is the type of lipstick I would imagine an older lady who kind of like grew up doing makeup in the 50s would wear. It's not quite to the so much silver sheen to it that it's like metallic. So it's just kind of like this weird in-between stage. It doesn't have any scent to it. Really great packaging, good quality packaging on the lipstick tube. But overall, personally, I'm just not a fan. So I probably will just go return this. I think it's a great concept. Way to go, Revlon. Like, wonderful. I don't know. There was like a plum colored one. There's this one in blush. There was a corally one and another pinky toned. I don't know what it was though. So I don't know. I may go back and try and like trade it out and see if any of the other ones are that way, or maybe take a better look at the lipsticks that are in the tube or something like that before I purchase another one. I don't know. But I'm probably just gonna go return these two, just because I don't see myself using it in my collection. This duo was only $9.99, so that's really not bad at all. So these are the two things that I think are kind of duds out of this haul. I love everything else that I bought, so I'm still kind of on the fence about these two. I may end up returning them just because they just aren't my style. This thing doesn't really wow me, nor did these, so that is everything for this haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys later.